Welcome back to Low Stress Math with Mrs. Bono. We are in Book 2, and it doesn't say it on the cover. The class is Algebra Prep. The book is actually going to start with graphing lines. So let's get ready to graph some lines. Here's all the different lessons we're going to go through. Coordinate plane, slope, slope from a graph, slope intercept, graph from a table, graph from a line, determining slopes, and the system of equations graphically. So we've got a lot to cover. Let's get started. Lesson 1, Introduction to the coordinate plane. Here we go. A system of horizontal and vertical lines that form a grid. Now remember, horizontal lines go across from left to right and right to left, like the horizon, and vertical go up and down like that. The coordinate plane is divided into 4 quadrants. Now, quad means 4, so it makes sense that a coordinate plane would be cut into 4 quadrants, because if you intersect a vertical and horizontal number line, it forms 4 chunks. Points graphed on the coordinate plane are called, shockingly, coordinate points. Coordinate points. Now the x-axis, that is the horizontal number line. And the y-axis is the vertical number line. So here we go. 0 in the middle, 1, 2, to infinity, -1, -2, to infinity, but negative, and then a vertical number line, 0 in the middle, positive going up, negative going down, and also to infinity. Now, they intersect at 0. So the coordinate plane is basically 2 number lines that are intersecting at 0. And that 0, 0 point is called the, there's no space there, but it's called the origin. Now, origin means the beginning. So that's where you begin graphing from, the origin. Located where the horizontal and vertical number lines intersect, or where the x-axis and y-axis intersect. Let's go with that. Points graphed on the coordinate plane are called ordered pairs or coordinate points. I prefer coordinate points or just coordinates, so that's what I usually go with. Now, the first number in a coordinate pair or ordered pair, that is the x. And the second one is the y. X, the x coordinate tells you how far to move, right or left. And positive moves to the right. My H doesn't look very H-y. Negative moves to the left. The coordinate, the y coordinate tells you how far to move, up or down. Positive moves up, negative moves down. So this first point is going to go to right, and then up 3. This is going to go to right but then, so under spell Bono, down 3. The negative first is going to go 2 left, and then up 3. And this last one is going to go 2 left and down 3. All right. So let's do a little more. With this whole thing is called the coordinate plane. It would probably help if I didn't have that. On the coordinate plane below, that's the whole graph paper. That's a coordinate plane. We're going to label the axes, the origin, and the quadrants. Now the axes are the horizontal line and the vertical line. Now, I always do vertical first because when I draw a Y, my tail goes down and I say it's going down. That's the Y-axis. Going across is the X-axis. In the middle, that point there in the middle, that's the origin. You know what, I'm not going to quite label it yet, but I like to label the points, the lines going up and down, but I don't want it to be a mess, so here we go. This is 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm labeling the lines, not the boxes. So then this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The lines, not the boxes. It's a number line. And going down, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. And then going to the left, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. So when you look at it, negative goes left and down, positive goes right and up. All right. You might notice when I wrote, I didn't try to squish everything into one quadrant. I wrote to the right of the Y, below the X, to the left of the Y, and above the X, because I want you to be able to read my numbers. Now, I'm going to put my blue pen down, and I'm going to grab a red pen to put my points on. Oh, wait, don't do that first. What are the quadrants? Well, the first quadrant is positive, positive, and it's Roman numeral 1. Now, I'm going to go around counterclockwise. Don't ask, I don't know. Counterclockwise. So 1, that's 2. This is 3. So Roman numerals, 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines. That makes sense, right? The next one is silly looking. It's 1 from 5. V is 5, and the 1 on the left is 1 less than 5. Again, I don't know. I don't know what that is. So we're going to go counterclockwise for the quadrants. Now, let's squish this down a little bit. We're going to put these points on here. Now graph and label the following points on the coordinate plane. I'm going to do this first one, A, 1, 5. So remember, the first one is right left, so I'm going to the right 1, and then 5 is positive, up 5. So I put a dot right where the lines cross. It's like walking on city streets. You know, you're walking from block to block, corner to corner. So I'm starting at 0, 0, 1 block to the right, 5 blocks up, and there I am at the corner of the 2 streets. The next one is -2, -4. That means 2 to the left and down 4. 2 blocks to the left, 4 blocks down. Put a point there, and I'm put a B. Now, that's this one. Look, I have to label with letters. I'm putting the letters in the boxes, but the points on the corners. I'm not writing the coordinates. I don't have the space for it, and I don't need to do it. So when you're labeling a point, you use a capital letter. Why? Convention. I'd like you to try to do the rest of the letters And when you come back, we'll do it together. I hope you tried on your own. Remember, can't do math unless you try. -3, 1. 3 blocks to the left, 1 block up, letter C. 4, 5. 4 to the right, up 5, letter D. 2, 3. 2 to the right, up 3, E. -2, 6. 2 to the left, up 6, E. -6, -3. 6 to the left, down 3, G. Did I just put 2 E's? Yes, I did. Silly Bono, getting old. This one was supposed to be an F. Just get rid of the whole thing and make it an F. Here we go. The hazards of writing in pen. 4, -1. 4 to the left, down 1, H. I, 2, 0. 2 to the right, up 0, J. No, I. We'll just make that into an I. J is 0, 2. Don't go right or left, just go up 2. That's going to be J. -4, 0. 4 to the left, it's not going up or down. -4, 0 is K. And L is 0, -4. No right or left, just down to L. All right, those are all the points. If you got any wrong, it's okay. We're going to practice this a lot. Take a deep breath, relax. We're going to be doing a lot of graphing. All right, now it says using the coordinate plane and the points plotted above, answer the following questions. When both coordinates are positive, the point will be in quadrant. Well, this is positive X, this is positive Y, and that's quadrant 1. So that would be quadrant 1. When both coordinates are negative, -X, -Y, both coordinates are negative, that is quadrant 3. Now, you could pick a point where both coordinates are negative, like for instance G, and G is right here, solidly in quadrant 3. So if that's how you see it, that's fine. Find a point and do that. When the X is positive, so the first number is positive, and the Y is negative, so the first number is positive and the second number is negative. Oh, kind of like this one, positive, negative. Where is letter D? Oh dear, I've made a mistake. My letter D is in the wrong spot. I went up 5 instead of down 5. Well, it's a darn good thing I was checking myself, huh? So here we go. Letter D is +4, down 5, letter D. And everybody makes mistakes. I make more than most, and that's in quadrant 4. I'm down here. So here we go. Quadrant 4. IV. When the Y coordinate is positive and the X coordinate is negative. Oh, Y is the second one, and X is the first one. So Y is positive, X is negative. Here we go. C. X is negative, Y is positive, or Y is positive, X is negative. Let's find letter C. Yep, here it is in quadrant 2. All right. Not so bad, not so bad. Pause the video and do the puzzle on the next page. I'll talk to you soon.